Good morning, viewer. Behind the share, yes, breaking news. Yeah, researchers are developing a new generation of antiviral drugs that target the membranes of viruses instead of the surface proteins. Yeah, these drugs, inspired by our immune system, show promise against viruses like Zika and chikungunya and may help prevent drug resistance too. Antiviral therapies are notoriously difficult to develop as viruses can quickly mutate to become resistant to drugs. But what if a new generation of antivirals ignores the fast mutating proteins on the surface of viruses and instead disrupts their protective layers? We found an Achilles heel of many viruses. Their bubble-like membranes exploiting this vulnerability and disrupting the membrane is a promising mechanism of action for developing new antivirals, said Ken Hanbaum, professor of chemistry at NYU and the study's senior author too. In a study published in the journal ACS Infectious Diseases, the researchers show how a group of novel molecules inspired by our own immune system inactivates several viruses, including Zika and chikungunya. Their approach may not only lead to drugs that can be used against many viruses but could also help overcome antiviral resistance. Yeah, viruses. Viruses have different proteins on their surfaces that are often the targets of therapeutics like monoclonal antibodies on vaccines. But targeting these proteins has limitation. As viruses can quickly evolve, changing the properties of the proteins and making treatments less effective. Yeah, these limitations were on display when new SARS-CoV-2 variants emerged that evaded both the drugs and the vaccines developed against the original virus. There is an urgent need for antiviral agents that act in new ways to inactivate these viruses, said Kissenbaum. Ideally, new antivirals won't be specific to one virus or protein, so they will be ready to treat new viruses that emerge without delay and will be able to overcome the development of resistance. We need to develop this next generation of drugs now and have them on the shelves in order to be ready for the next pandemic threat. And there will be another one for sure, added Prism Boom. Behind this exclusive report.